Hey guys, this is Malakat again, and in the previous video I'd shown people how to set up a miner for an ATI and an AMD graphics card. Well, NVIDIA card users don't necessarily get the same hash rate if you're using that kind of program. There's actually a different program that is called CUDAMiner that will actually help with your hash power if you have an NVIDIA graphics card. Now, we'll provide the link to where the download is at the bottom of the description. But I'm going to go ahead and go through the whole setup for new users, of course. If you're a new user, you're going to want to find a pool, of course. Lightbonk works really well. Once you're done registering and setting everything up, you're going to want to go into your workers, and automatically they generally have one worker already set up for you. I've got 4 different ones with just a whole bunch of random jarble on there, so it doesn't really matter. I know some people are thinking, oh, you've got your username, password, and everything on here. No, that's just my workers information. If you want to use my workers, feel free to. Just know that you'll be making money for me and not for yourself. Alright. So basically, once we download CUDAMiner, you're going to want to find the little folder that you downloaded it to. I just moved it into this folder just to move it here. Open it up. And you're just going to take this file, and I've already extracted it, but you click on it and you drag it over and you just drop it into the folder, and it'll create this file right here. You're going to want to open that up, and in the same file, actually, it's going to look a little different. Whenever you first open it up, it should actually only have a README, license, and then 2 DLL files and an exe, this right here. So what you're going to want to do is find this CUDAMiner, which is in the exact same spot. You're going to open it up. You open up that folder, and then you're going to take all these files and you're just going to drag them straight into the folder with the CUDAMiner exe. If you don't do that, it isn't going to work. Okay? So close that. Now, for all purpose, like I said, I've already extracted those files here. Now, before we get to actually going on this, first thing you're going to want to do, if this is your first setup, is hit Alt or find the tools and then folder options. You're going to go inside and go to View, and in your View, you're going to want to make sure that Hide Extensions for Known File Types is not checked. So if it's checked, make sure that you uncheck it, hit Apply, hit OK. Otherwise, what we're about to do isn't going to work, and you won't be able to mine. We go back into the same folder where you've extracted all the files. You're going to right click, go to text document, and you can just name it CUDA text for whatever reason, it doesn't matter. You're going to open it up. When you open it up, you're going to type in CUDAMiner.exe. The site that you will be using, as well as the port. This is for your worker username and your worker password. Again, do not use your login information for the site. Use the worker information. Okay? And we're not going to put any intensity or anything else on this. It will actually auto-detect it for you. But just to backtrack a moment, when we go to save, if you remember, I had you go up to the tools and everything else and check the view and make sure that that file wasn't checked. And this is why. Whenever we go to save it, you're not going to save it as a text file. You're going to want to save it as a BAT file, B-A-T. You're going to hit save, and as soon as that's done, it'll create the little BAT file right here for you. Now, the old text file you can delete. Doesn't matter, it's trash now. And once you have that set up, go ahead and click on CUDA 2 or whatever you named it. And this is just to show y'all how it works, because I want to make sure that you know, once you have it set up, you're not just sitting there staring at the screen wondering, well, is it working or not, or whatever else. And it'll tell you, of course, it's auto-tuning. You have to be a little patient, give it some time. As you can tell, the NVIDIA card that I was using before isn't worth diddly. It's a GT240. I want to say the max hash power that I'll get out of this thing is maybe 20k, or maybe yeah, 20,000 hash, maybe. Oh, not even. Not even. But as you can tell, it's actually working. It's working on configuration 23x4, and it'll totally start putting out information for you, accepted, and that's what you want to see. You don't want to see what was it, returned or fail or anything like that. You want to see accepted. That'll basically mean that you're racking up your verifications. And let's go back here real quick. We'll go back to this, and if we hit home, we got 21 little valids. not exactly the best, of course. Like I said, this is a horrible NVIDIA card that I'm using, but I did want to go ahead and help out the NVIDIA card users that are out there and wondering why, you know, maybe their video card isn't putting out as much as it should. Like I said, if I'd been using maybe a different program, it definitely would not be as high as this. It would maybe be 1/3 at the most of that if I were trying to run it off of actually the Litecoin miner itself. But hopefully, again, like I said, this will help out some of the NVIDIA users out there, and it'll bring up your hash power a little bit. If you have any other questions or information that you may need, go ahead and hit me up. Or you can always try the forums as well. I know people are very helpful on the forums as well. That's really about it, guys. If this helped any, of course, feel free to donate. My addresses are down below, and have a good one.